Y'all listen to me. Just listen to me. Live for my country people, man. My country people who feel like they misunderstood. My country people who grew up in the rural areas where there ain't nothing going on around. Ain't no McDonald's, ain't no goddamn Wendy's, ain't no Crystal, ain't no damn bowling alley, ain't no skating ring, ain't no damn clubs. It ain't none of that when you from the country, man. When you from the country, you get a real first-hand exposure and experience to real life. See, when you from that country, man, you either growing up playing outside all day. It ain't even if, bro. You growing up playing outside all day from sun up to sun down. You feel me? So I just want them folks look at all these butterflies and dragonflies. See, when you from that country, you really understand how to pay attention to nature. Cause you ain't got no choice. You ain't sitting on the phone all day. You ain't sitting on the video games all day. Cause how I grew up, my grandma making us get out the house. And it's a lot of people grew up like that. And I was just talking to some people, they from the city, they in the country. He said, what the hell is it to do in the country? Live life. See, when you from that city, you get exposed to you get exposed to different things at different stages in your life. And when you born in the city, you get exposed to this stuff out the womb, in the womb. But when you from that country, baby, you learning how to wash your own clothes, you learning how to cook your own food, you learning how to cut your own grass, you learning how to plow fields, you learning how to grow, you learning how to build, you learning how to construct. When you from that country make you a beast. That country gonna make you or break you because you realize I don't got access. When you from that country, you don't have access to all this stuff everybody else got access to. But let me talk to no country people that think that they can't get access to the world, and you can't get access to life, you can't experience new. No, you talk to somebody, baby, I'm from the country. I'm proud to say that too. Cause it's just like, dang, these folks really be thinking like, dang, country people just country. Baby, country people educated. Country people smart. Country people know we know how to work these hands, baby. I know how to work my hands and my mind though. I know how to work my mind and opportunities. I know how to connect with people. So a lot of people from the country, they don't know how to cut. I ain't gonna say that. But when you coming from a country and you so used to only your people, you get comfortable with only conversing with your people. But let me tell you, for the ones that want to outgrow the country, the ones who ready to open yourself up to the world that we are in, not just the part that you were born in. Open yourself up to the world that we are in. Bro, you got to prepare yourself to receive newness. You got to realize, like, dang, how I grew up, a lot of people ain't grow up like this. A lot of people didn't grow up on the land. A lot of people didn't grow up learning how to live off the land. A lot of people didn't grow up like that. A lot of people genuinely grew up with access to certain things. And let me say this too, like, just because you're from a small town, just because you're from a big city, bro, that don't mean you more than somebody. That don't mean you less than somebody. It's just the way you naturally got brought into this world based on your ancestors, based on your family lineage. Baby, we from the country. Baby, y'all from the city. That's okay, because it's a win-win situation for both parties, because it's things that people from the city that done taught people from the city they done taught me things, and it's things that I done taught people from the city, and it just simple stuff to me, for real. And when I say it's simple things to me, like growing food, learning how to just work on things, like that's simple, because that's what we would, when you from the country, that's what you had to do. That was fun to us. But since we're in this technology era, we're in this era where we got access to so much. It's like, how do you train yourself to know how to work these things without letting these things control you? See, that's the thing too, when you coming from the country. You begin to get out in that world, you begin to be on these phones and stuff, and you realize, boy, this new. Why you think so many people from the country go to get exposed to so much stuff and they mess themselves up? Because nobody ain't teach me how to be aware of scammers. Nobody ain't teach me how to be aware of whatever out there. It ain't even scamming. It's so much stuff that you don't get exposed to when you from the country. But it just like realizing it's a world out here, and you not getting so caught up in the world that you grew up on. You allowing yourself to experience the world. You allowing yourself to explore the world. You allow yourself to receive the world, but you also preparing the world to receive you. Baby, be proud of where you from, man. And I ain't just saying it like, I genuinely just had a conversation. It was like, oh, that's the thought. That's it. People from the city be thinking they better from people from the country, but people from the country don't realize how much of value they are. And this ain't knocking nobody where you from. This just changing your perspective on showing you it don't matter where you from, small town, big town, whatever, bro. The world is yours, man. And I say this to say for the one who in the country and you feel like you ain't got no opportunity, baby, create them. You gotta create them. You can't be afraid to create them either. You gotta be willing to be in your lane. You gotta be willing to be different. You gotta be willing to stand alone. You gotta be willing to walk alone. And it's hard, and I can't believe I'm just verbally like, that shit hard. That shit eat you up, cause it's like, once you start to realize, boy, I could get up out of this shit. And it started my mental. I could get up out of this shit mentally and physically. But it start right here though. But if I'm constantly around people who not showing me that I could get up out of here, if I'm constantly around people who limiting my thinking, they not expanding my thinking, they not expanding my horizon, that'll limit you, that'll cripple you. And I'm telling you, somebody who beat the odds mentally and still beat them. Hustle, motivate, and lead, man. Like, I've been building this brand, this legacy for 5-6+ years, and we still doing it. I ain't even hit my 10-year mark yet. That's what I'm waiting. I ain't even hit 10 yet, you know. So I'm just saying, for all my hustlers, all my go-getters, all my youngsters out there, man, baby, be proud of where you from and realize, bro, it's not more so where you from. It's about what your mindset, and it's about what you really want to do with your life. It ain't about what everybody else wants you to do with your life. It's about what you want to do with your life. So I just say that in closing, baby, be proud of where you from. I'm proud to say I'm from the country, man. I'm a country girl. You feel me? Growing into a country woman, you know? But with all that being said, man, make sure y'all subscribe. Hustle, motivate, and lead. I hope y'all find value in this, because I find I give the most when I just naturally let things flow. Like, for real, that's when a lot of my wisdom come out. Like, I just naturally let conversation flow. But that didn't happen overnight. That come with constantly thinking, constantly reading, constantly evaluating myself, constantly being aware, you know? And it's not easy, but it's worth it, because you realize, baby, ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just need to switch it up. You just need to show yourself that you can do it. You just need to show yourself that you want it. And I just say that to say, like, man, go for it, man. Like, go for it. Like, go for whatever you want. Like, just go for that shit, man. Even if you have to sit alone, just go for it. Because them folk gonna come, man. That true team gonna come. So with that being said, hustle, motivate, and lead. Every lesson, eat. Natural vibes. And y'all don't know about that no permission. I got that no permission tatted on me when them police stopped me 5 times right here and 6 times right here trying to draw my blood. That's a whole nother topic. But no permission. No, you don't need nobody permission to live life abundantly.